Hey everybody, welcome back. And let's talk about a new credit card that's coming because one was announced yesterday. Didn't get the chance to do a video on it yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. And that is Qatar Airways is launching a Avios earning card and a pair of cards with Cardless.com. Cardless is a virtual credit card company. They produce real credit cards, but they're a virtual credit card company where they work across all payment processing networks, and they've launched 3 airline credit cards already. So let's talk about those a little bit and where Qatar will fit in and what might be going on here, because this is pretty interesting to look at. So Cardless back in October launched the TAP Airways TAP Miles and Go co-branded American Express card. This was back in October. That card is a $79 annual fee with an earning of 40,000 bonus miles. Card earnings are 3 times points on flights and all other purchases from TAP Air Portugal, 2 times points on hotels and car rentals and rideshare. You get 1 times points on everything else. You get premium boarding, unlimited premium boarding with the card. You get 2 extra check bags per year, or get an extra check bag on your TAP Airways flights twice per year. Sorry, so it's 1 bag free 2 times. And you get 2 lounge visits per year. Card can sort of pay for itself, and it allows you to earn status miles. So every 5 points you earn through spend, you'll get 1 point towards status. So $79 annual fee card there. So it's pretty interesting. That one launched back in October. And then TAP is not the only airline. LATAM has 2 credit cards through Cardless, and those are on the MasterCard network. So they have a MasterCard that is 3 times points on LATAM purchases, 2 times points at restaurants, 2 times points at ride shares and taxis and public transit, 1 times points everywhere else. That card is light on benefits. You don't get a whole lot there. You get a fast track towards status with earning qualifying points with your spend, but it doesn't offer anything else like the TAP Airways card. The higher end $99 annual fee, the points mentioned across the board all go up by 1 except for the everything else. So 4 times points on LATAM purchases, 3 times points on restaurants, 3 times points on rideshare. No foreign transaction fee on that one. Fast track towards status. It also gives you courtesy segments in and out of Central South America, and lounge passes as well. It gives you 2 lounge passes, so you can do 2 trips to a lounge by yourself or 1 trip with a guest. So those kind of give you a little bit of a framework with what a cardless Qatar card is going to look like. So I would imagine that Qatar and potentially One World partners, but definitely Qatar purchases will earn the highest points, whether that's 4, whether that's 3. Also, we're working with 2 cards here, so the Visa Infinite card will be a higher earner on LATAM specific purchases. The Visa Signature will be kind of base level card. Now, in terms of annual fees, I would imagine that the Visa Infinite would have a higher annual fee just because most Visa Infinites will. You have the Chase Sapphire Reserve that checks in at $550. Also from Chase, you have the Ritz-Carlton card at $450. The United Club card, the top end card, checks in at $550. You have Visa Infinite cards also from Capital One with the Venture X that checks in at $395. So you've got a number of cards that are Visa Infinites that are at least $300 and above. So I would imagine that a Qatar Visa Infinite with cardless is going to start north of 300, well north of 300, probably looking like a $450 annual fee. Fellow airline from that area, not specifically Qatar, but Emirates has a $450 annual fee card with Barclays. So it wouldn't be unheard of that the top end card is going to have a hefty annual fee. Also look at most airline credit cards. American Airlines top line credit card is $595 now. Blanking on that. The United card I mentioned is $525. The Delta Reserve is $650, and so on. But also interesting here is the Qatar card is going to be earning Avios, and most Avios earning cards are with Chase. So it's weird to see an Avios card outside of the Chase ecosystem, potentially welcoming. So we'll just have to see how that works out. And I'm not sure how this deal was crafted. I'm sure it was crafted in such a way that like Qatar is going to make out pretty well, and Cardless probably got enough out of it where they're sort of protected to not take major losses with issuing these cards. So we'll just have to see. Speculation abounds from me, but I would imagine the Visa Infinite card will have something like lounge access to Qatar Airways, definitely, and potentially One World Partners. Maybe there's a way to spend towards status with Qatar and therefore match over to One World. I don't know. So we'll have to wait for more information to come out, but Visa Infinite card is going to be very high end. And then there's a Visa Signature where they could go a couple of different routes. They could go that no annual fee route and give you just a very basic or Avios earning card, but that doesn't feel like it's likely. So I would imagine that card's going to have somewhere from that $79 tap card to $99. Maybe it goes a little bit higher because you got the name association with Qatar and you get the value of Avios. Possibly. If anything, if that card has any lounge access, it would only be about 2 passes per year. I would imagine both cards will cover bags. I would imagine both cards will cover ways to spend towards status, but at much different rates. So we'll just have to see what happens. Now, what is fact is you can get up to 5,000 additional miles on the welcome offer if you join the waitlist for the Visa Signature card, and you'll get 10,000 additional miles or Avios on top of whatever welcome offer there is if you join the waitlist for the Visa Infinite. Deadline for that is going to be May 3rd. So if that's something of interest, you can definitely join the waitlist. I'm going to put the 1 Mile at a Time article about this in the description. This is interesting. I don't know how exciting it's going to be until we find out what the annual fees on the cards are going to be, what benefits are associated with the card. Airline cards are not typically strong earning cards, so I wouldn't expect either of these to be particularly compelling earners, but it's Qatar and it's Q Suites, so something might be there. I don't know. Also, if this is an Avios earning card with Qatar and you sign up with your Qatar Avios account, you'll probably be able to get access to booking Q Suites directly with Qatar with this credit card. Well, you can do that anyway, but booking those a little bit easier, potentially. Wouldn't count on it, though. But new airline credit card, interesting to see that they're pairing with a fintech company. I might join the wait list, but I'm probably not going to sign up for the card because I want to see what the rest of the details are. So yeah, just a bit of, hey, this is out there. Keep a lookout for it, and we'll see what happens. But as always, if you like what I do, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.